Hello, everyone. Welcome and happy Mother's Day. I'm so pleased to bring this tribute to you today. My name is Michael Anderson, and I'm here with the Westlake Village Symphony. They've put together a very, very special performance here for you today, the magic of live broadcasting. And we hope you're enjoying this from your living room, as the performers are going to be performing from their living room. And a happy Mother's Day to all. We're first going to bring the board president of the Westlake Village Symphony in, and that's Ryan Golds. Ryan, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for putting this whole thing together. We couldn't be more excited. We miss everybody so much. We miss playing. We miss being together as a group. And on this Mother's Day, what a better way to tribute to the wonderful women that created all of us that we are nothing without. So I want to say personally, happy Mother's Day to everybody watching, to all members of the orchestra, and to everybody involved. We miss you. We love you all, and we'll be back soon. So for now, enjoy this little treat that we put together for you. And again, happy Mother's Day to all.
Thank you for that, Ryan. We're going to jump right into our first performance, and we have John Fair on. John will be playing the cello. Hello, John. How are you?
I am good, thank you.
Okay, let's take it away.
That was Bach's Suite Number 1, the Prelude Movement, the first of 6 Bach suites. And a special Mother's Day note, Bach's second wife, Anna Magdalena Bach, actually wrote out the suites, and it's her copy that survives to this day, and it's formed the basis of the entire cello repertoire. So thank you, Anna Magdalena, music writer and mother of 13 of Bach's 20 children.
That was absolutely beautiful, John. We'll be back with more from John in just a moment. And so stick around. Excited for your next piece coming later, John. Thank you for that. All right, we're going to go next to Stephanie de Perez. She's going to be singing Ave Maria. Stephanie, I'm going to bring you in. How are you?
Good. How are you?
All right. Wonderful. I'm so excited for this. You've got the stage. Yes, yes. Oh, happy Mother's Day, everyone. That was so beautiful, Stephanie. Thank you for that. I think I speak for everyone at home as well. We'll be back with one more from Stephanie a little later in the program. And next, we're going to jump to a very special program. But before we jump to this next performance, we have three women performing. We have two violinists and a pianist. They're going to do something beautiful here in just a moment. But we'd like to remind you, you can go in the comments and we'll put those comments into the feed. Like this beautiful Stephanie says, Tammy, thank you for that. And then Joey putting a comment in. This is such a beautiful performance. Perfect for Mother's Day. Thank you for that, Joey. We'll bring more of the comments your way. Go ahead and put those in the feed. And next, we'll go to our performance coming up with Jennifer, Carrie, and Natalie. Let me bring them on now. Hi, Carrie. How are you?
Hi, everyone. I'm Carrie Salea. This is Jennifer Demesian and Natalie Penfield on the piano. And we are going to do two pieces from, they're short pieces, from, it's called Five Pieces from Dmitri Shostakovich. We're doing the prelude and the waltz. And just a little bit about Shostakovich. You're going to hear something very similar to what he experienced in his life. He was born in, I think, 1906. He was Russian, and during World War II, he actually composed a lot of his music in bomb shelters. And he had trouble with the government, and so he wrote to give comfort to the people. And today I'd like to dedicate this performance to my mother-in-law, who just recently passed away. She was from East Germany and had to run away from the Russian army when she was 14, and lost her brother. Hitler's army came and picked him up and took him, and he was killed, and it was a very traumatic time. And you'll hear that feeling of wartime in this music. People crying and feeling heavy and burdened, and yet hopeful for the future. And just like Shostakovich said, I knew this would end sometime and I would be back in the orchestra just as if nothing happened. So here's to give hope. Happy Mother's Day.
Wow, that was so special. Thank you for that. Oh, the comments coming in too. Loving seeing what you guys have to say about this performance and these musicians and Mother's Day. And it really is a special day and a special, unique time. And next, we're going to go to Joe Gardner. Let me tell you a little bit about Joe Gardner. Joe Gardner is he lives locally. He's also a 6-time New York Times bestselling author. And today, Joe is going to share the story of how this beautiful tradition of Mother's Day came to be. I'm going to bring Joe Gardner on now. Joe, hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
All right, take it away.
Thank you. You know, for more than a century now, we have honored mothers with this wonderful tradition, a tradition that also stands as a testament to how one person, empowered by love, can change the world. And I'll share her story with you. Anne Marie Jarvis, an Appalachian homemaker, bore 12 children over the course of 17 years. Sadly, only 4 survived to adulthood. Her other precious children succumbed to diseases like the measles, typhoid fever, and diphtheria, epidemics common in Appalachian communities in the early 1800s. Yet in spite of her personal tragedies, Mrs. Jarvis was a dynamic woman who saw needs in her community and found ways to meet them. And it was her losses that inspired her actions. In 1858, while pregnant with her 6th child, Anne decided to form what she called Mother's Day work clubs to improve health and sanitary conditions in her community and surrounding towns of Western Virginia. The clubs provided assistance and education to families in order to reduce disease and infant mortality. They raised money to buy medicine and to help families where the mother suffered from tuberculosis and other health problems of the era. In 1863, with the Civil War literally raging outside her doorstep, pitting neighbor against neighbor, Anne's Mother's Day work clubs declared neutrality. When typhoid fever and measles broke out in the military camps, at her insistence, the clubs nursed both Confederate and Union soldiers. After the fighting ended, public officials sought ways to heal their communities and bring neighbors together, and they called on Anne for help. Despite threats of violence, she and her club members planned a Mother's Friendship Day for soldiers and their families. The bands played Dixie and the Star-Spangled Banner, and the event ended with everyone, North and South, joining together to sing Auld Lang Syne. After the war, the Jarvis family moved to Grafton, West Virginia, and Anne worked alongside her husband, Granville, in the construction of the Andrews Methodist Episcopal Church, where she also served for 25 years as its superintendent of the Sunday school. After Granville's death in 1902, Anne moved to Philadelphia to live near her sons and 2 daughters. Her daughter, Anna Jarvis, cared for her until Anne's death on May 8, 1905. Anna grew up inspired by her mother's selflessness, and she missed her greatly. Recalling her mother's hopes and prayers that someone, sometime, would found a Memorial Day commemorating the service of mothers, Anna decided to pay tribute to her mother by dedicating herself to the cause of establishing a national Mother's Day. She started with a letter-writing campaign, urging ministers, businessmen, and congressmen to work with her to declare a national day of commemoration. The first such Mother's Day observance took place 112 years ago today, on May 10, 1908, at Anne's beloved Andrews Methodist Church. Anna handed out white carnations to each mother in attendance. The flower was chosen not only because it was her mother's favorite, but also because Anna felt it emblemized motherhood. She felt its whiteness is to symbolize the truth, purity, and broad charity of a mother's love. Its fragrance, her memory, and her prayers. And the carnation doesn't drop its petals, but hugs them to its heart as it dies. And so too, mothers hug their children to their hearts. Over the next few years, through Anna's dedication and determination, the custom grew, eventually spreading across country. And by 1911, there wasn't a state in the Union that didn't have its own observance for Mother's Day. But finally, on May 7th, 1914, a resolution was introduced in the U.S. Congress providing that the second Sunday in May be designated as Mother's Day. Not surprisingly, it passed both houses unanimously. And on May 9th, 1914, President Woodrow Wilson, a father of 3 daughters, made the first official announcement proclaiming Mother's Day as a national holiday. President Wilson proclaimed, "Now therefore, I, Woodrow Wilson, President of the United States of America, do hereby direct the second Sunday in May as a public expression of our love and reverence for mothers of our country." Mother's Day is now celebrated in over 70 countries around the world. And ironically, Anna Jarvis, the mother of Mother's Day, never married and never became a mother herself. She also never profited from her creation. Vigilant till the day she died in 1948, fighting against the commercialization, preferring instead that everyone focus on the love that inspired her crusade. So in keeping with Anna's wishes, I simply offer a very sincere Happy Mother's Day.
That was beautiful, Joe. Thank you for that. Wow. Wow. The History of Mother's Day by Joe Gardner, 6-time New York best-selling author, from his book. Thank you, Joe. I absolutely love that. And my mother has passed, but the mother of my home, Annie Anderson, I'm wishing her a very special Mother's Day today. We had good breakfast, and now she's entertaining the kids as I'm doing this. And if you would do me a favor, put your mom's name in the comments. I want to put it into the show. I'm going to show it. So go ahead and do that if you would like, and I'll put that into the show. And with that, we'll bring to our next piece, which is Rhonda and Ken Dayton. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Ken. How are you guys?
Just fine.
Great.
All right. I'm very excited for this piece. You can go ahead and introduce it.
Go ahead and introduce.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody. It's great to be here. I'm Rhonda. Normally I play flute, but I have a singing background as well, so I thought this would be a lot of fun to do, especially since my mom used to be, back in the day, a big band singer, and this is one of the songs, They Can't Take That Away From Me by George and Ira Gershwin, that she sang way back in the day. Unfortunately, she passed a few months ago, so Mom, this is for you. And this is my husband, Ken.
Hello.
Ken plays percussion in the orchestra as well, so we're on different instruments, if you will. Anyway, enjoy. The way you wear your hat, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. No, they can't take that away from me. The way your smile just beams, the way you sing off key, the way you haunt my dreams. No, they can't take that away from me. We may never meet again on the bumpy road to love. Still I'll always keep the memory of the way you hold your knife, the way we danced till 3, the way you've changed my life. They can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me. We may never meet again on the bumpy road to love. Still I'll always keep the memory of the way you wear your hat, the Thank you very much.
That was beautiful. Thank you, Rhonda and Ken. Absolutely love that. Oh, that was so wonderful. And we're going to be back with more from Rhonda and Ken in a moment. We're going to jump right over to Peter Davis. Peter Davis is going to be playing the trumpet, and I'm excited to have him join us. Getting set up there. Very nice. All right, Peter, we're going to come right to you. And Peter is going to be playing, I have it right here. Peter is going to be playing Trumpeter's Lullaby by Leroy Anderson. Peter, take it away.
First off, I'd just like to say I dedicate this performance of Trumpeter's Lullaby to my mother. She's a world-class mom, musician, and music educator. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Yes. Oh, that was absolutely beautiful, Peter. Thank you for that. Oh, man. Oh, that was so great. Love that. Love that. All right. I'm so excited to go next to our next. There's just one to the next, to the next, to the next. This is so fun. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. And the tributes to Mom, so special. We're going to go to Stephanie next. Stephanie has another piece for us that I'm very excited to bring to you. Stephanie, how are you?
Good. How are you?
All right. I'm having so much fun. This is beautiful.
Yeah, I decided to go from a cathedral to Paris.
You can take it away. I'm so excited. Stephanie's going to be singing this song, which is Someone to Watch Over Me.
There's a saying old, says that love is blind. Still, we're often told, seek and ye shall find. So I'm gonna seek a certain lad I've had in mind. Looking everywhere, haven't found him yet. He's the big affair I cannot forget. Only I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who'll watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know I could always be good to one who'll watch over me. Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him please to put on some speed, follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone to watch over me. Someone to watch over me.
Wow. Love, love, love that, Stephanie. Thank you so much from me and from all the mothers watching at home. And this is just beautiful. I'm enjoying this so much. We're having a fabulous time, and we're going to go to violinists next. We have our next performance, which is Diane and Philip Ramone coming up. Oh, I'm so excited for this. So Diane and Philip, let me bring them up. We'll go right into their living room. And there they are. Hi, Diane.
Actually, we're in the very smallest room in our home. But besides that, that's where our computer is. But that aside,
we do a lot of living here, too.
We do a lot of living here and a lot of computing, that's for sure. I want to say thank you and just say how much we're enjoying all of our colleagues at the Westlake Village Symphony, Carrie and Jennifer and Peter and John, all these wonderful, wonderful colleagues. Wonderful to hear actually how Mother's Day began. And we would like to welcome you to a little potpourri, a couple of things that have no relationship to each other at all. I am first going to play for you a Czardas. This is every violinist's go-to piece. It's by Monty, and a Czardas is a Romanian gypsy dance. A Czardas by Monty. We thought we'd lighten it up a little bit now and play for you something by Scott Joplin. Anybody ever see the musical that's been made out of Scott Joplin's music and rag? Scott Joplin was very famous in the 1920s, from about 1909 on. And we're going to play for you probably the most famous ragtime piece that he wrote, The Entertainer. Originally written for piano, but we're playing it for two violins.
See if it sounds the same.
I am joined by my partner in life for 50 years, Mr. Philip Raymond, also a violinist and violist, and also we are both fortunate to be members of the Westlake Village Symphony, and we love our time with Paul and the community members and the other individuals who make up such a fine, fine symphony. Please come and support us when we're back and needing your support, which I hope will be soon. A very happy and blessed Mother's Day to all of us who all share a very common thread. We all had mothers. Or have. Happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Oh, that was so fun. Thank you for that. Oh my gosh. That was wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, we do have another performance. This was going to be our final piece by John Fair, but we may have an encore, so stick around. Keep those comments coming. Give your mom a big air hug or a phone call. They always say you don't call enough, and it's true. We're going to go to John Fair now. John, how are you?
Hello, I would just like to say it's been wonderful to hear all of my colleagues play today, but I can also hardly wait till we can get back together as a group. In the meantime, though, all of you out there can go to, on your computers, westlakevillagesymphony.com and see some of our videos, or go to YouTube and search for Westlake Village Symphony, and you will see a number of quite remarkably good performances. I just listened to Saint-Saëns Organ Symphony and Liszt Piano Concerto this morning, and they were all impressive. The piece I'm going to play now is called A Swan by Saint-Saëns. It depicts a swan crossing a serene lake, And the swan is sometimes known as a symbol for purity, grace, and love. So that's our Mother's Day tribute. Oh, and did I mention tough love also?
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, John. Thank you for that so much. It's days like this and wonderful special moments like this. We're all in this unique time, but it's Mother's Day and we're celebrating mothers. And in the private chat we have going on here, we have two performers that have asked to do an encore, and I'm pleased to bring them to you. Rhonda and Ken Dayton. They said that they could play another piece. So we'll go to them now. We have two pieces as an encore. Rhonda and Ken, thank you so much.
Hi. Actually, I'm not going to play. We had planned to also do Smile, so I'm going to go ahead with that. Smile has become an anthem for what we're going through these days. And as you probably know, it's by Charlie Chaplin, but technically the film composer David Raskin helped write it. And it became a hit with lyrics in 1954. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. Where there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Thank you very much. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you very much. Oh, that was beautiful, Rhonda and Ken Dayton from Westlake Village Symphony. Please do check out westlakevillagesymphony.com. You can get more information with the full orchestra. They have videos on there. We'd love for you to see them and be in tune for future performances that they're going to have. We're going to go to our final piece now. I have asked Peter Davis to play something patriotic. Let's bring Peter on and see what he has for us. Peter, I'm bringing you on. Just a moment, and here you are.
Hey guys, happy Mother's Day again. I'm going to be playing the Marine Hymn. My best friend from high school was stationed in Okinawa with the Marine Force Band, so this is for First Class Sergeant Danny Tallow.
Thank you for that, Peter. Appreciate that. Well, that concludes our program today. A very special Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. A Happy Mother's Day to my wife, the mother of our children, Annie Anderson. I love you. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this on Mother's Day, a very special day. Thank you for all of your work. And thank you to all of the mothers out there. We wish you well. We hope to see you again soon. Live and in full orchestra again. Please do visit westlakevillagesymphony.com to learn more. You can also subscribe to the YouTube channel and the Facebook channel. Be well, everybody.